Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, how are you today? Thank God we meet again in this beautiful morning. I'll bring you some information, activities, and events in this weekend. And be sure you check this information before you are going to do some activities with your friends, your family, and others in this lovely weekend. You are with me, Muhammad Said, on Premier News on Unisca TV. For the first information, Japan's simultaneous embrace of nationalism and cosmopolitanism is generating ambiguous signals from education policy makers. They are writing textbooks along what they call patriotic lines, alienating their Asian neighbors in the process, but at the same time, they are promoting Japanese universities as globalized and open and able to compete internationality. There is a obvious contradiction between Japan's rightward shift on education policy and is striving to internalize. As said Thomas Bigger, a professor of Boston University and expert on Japanese politics. Japanese textbook policy is increasing tension with Asia and reminding the willingness of Japanese to study in neighboring countries and the foreigners to come to Japan. Professor Bigger said, education policy is couched on the horns of dilemma. On the one hand, there are powerful economic and political pressure that favor internationalization. Yet, in reality, Japan has been moving in the opposite direction. Following a term out of office, Japan's conservative returned to the power last year with the Prime Minister Shinzo Abe at their head and an agenda to record maritime history with a less apologetic tone. A more critical version of history, which casts Japan as an aggressor in the World War II, has been replaced by material that is more patriotic. Critics say the new government is trying to impose a rightist agenda on the nation's schooling system. They point out, for example, the new state textbook played down the death toll of the Nanjing massacre in China, which is now referred to an accident. There are some resistance to the change, but by the and large, education boards across Japan are accepting them. One of the first boards to adopt the new textbook was that of Yokohama, the country's second largest city. At the same time, a formidable drive is underway by the same conservative to globalize Japan's inward-looking education system. Mr. Abe has been stated that he wants 10 Japanese institutions to rank among the world's top universities. So currently, only two make the cut in prominent lists like the attempts higher education, the University of Tokyo and Kyoto University. The government's plans include strengthening teaching staff at their university by hiring foreign professors and setting a certified evaluation system and spending resources. There is also a move to improve bilateral relations with every countries that new textbook have helped: the United States, China, and South Korea. Japanese neighbors fear that the new emphasis on patriotism will lead to nationalism and the teaching of history that have caused Martian atrocities. They also accuse Mr. Abe of reviving past militarism. Tokyo is attempting to deny and even beautify the country's history of military aggression, a statement from China's foreign minister said this year. There are still a lot of information on Premier News after the commercial break. Don't go anywhere, we will back on Premier News. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.